everybody. It's Tim with the Attitude for Gratitude podcast. Every Friday night down here at Will Work for Recovery, 4026 Washington Avenue North. Tonight we've got a show with some returning guests. It's the Just Hope organization that's coming on. They've been on a couple times now. And last time we were cut a little short right when some of the inner workings of Just Hope were about to share their stories. So tonight what we're going to have is a couple of their, I like to say the grease that keeps the wheel spinning. We're going to have some of the inner workings on the show tonight. And as always, we'll have Angel and Josh and John on the show. But we're also going to have the helpers and the people that volunteer, the people that really make the... Good evening, everybody. It's Tim with the Attitude for Gratitude podcast that you're about to hear very shortly in about 2 or 3 minutes when I'm done with this promo. I'm down here at Will Work for Recovery, and this is the Attitude for Gratitude podcast. We're down at 4026 Washington Avenue North. We've got something going on here every day of the week. 7 p.m. is an evening meeting, and 6:30 a.m. is a morning meeting. We have got ping pong tables and foosball tables. We got a full-size gym back here. We've got little breakout rooms and prayer rooms, plus the big center. If you've never been down here, like, just based on what you see behind me, how it's super busy and like tons of stuff and what have you, that's kind of how the big meeting room is. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays are bigger. It's kind of a higher populated meeting. Tuesday nights is a Well-Bridie meeting. It's an Indigenous peoples based meetings. And then Thursday is more of a spiritual meeting. And we're always adding more meetings. And if you've got some ideas for meetings or something you'd like to start up here at Will Work for Recovery, talk to myself or Paul or Carolyn or anyone who's of service up here. We've always got things going on. We've got events coming up. Just come on down and check us out or get involved, be part of. You're about to hear this podcast, Attitude for Gratitude, with some guests on the show. They share about their experience, strengths, and hopes. And it is an interactive show. So throughout the show, if there's something that you want me to elaborate on or you want to ask the guest something, put it right in the comment section. You're probably listening to this on Facebook Live or TikTok, which will be on a different platform or a different avenue, or YouTube. But feel free to comment or ask questions. My number will be going across the bottom of the screen, and you can reach out to me directly throughout the show, and I'll get to your questions. Other than that, again, we talk about recovery. That's what we do down here. And we are an RCO. It's a recovery community organization. We have tons of resources. We are the largest RCO in the nation based through the amount of people who come through the doors here. So come on down, get involved, check us out. If you're struggling tonight, please reach out. Get involved. You can call the hotline 988 if you're having some negative thoughts or what have you. But other than that, check out what we're about to talk about. It's recovery. Get involved. Be part of, not apart from. We share about everything. We use over nothing. Other than that, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. All right. Welcome back to the Attitude for Gratitude podcast. Last week, we had the week off, and it's all good. We get to do that every now and again. Tonight, we are doing a free-for-all show. It might go 10 minutes. It might go 5 hours. You know what we do here. We also have the karaoke down here with Big O tonight. So regardless of how long this podcast goes for, come on down and sing. They got, it's been gaining some traction down here. So come on down and support it. Come watch some people make a fool of themselves, or come on down and make a fool of yourself. It's a good time. It's just stuff we do in recovery. If you're new to this whole thing, We'll Work for Recovery. That's kind of what it's about. Is fun. It's not so much as one of them places that's really AA, NA, 12 steps. There is a place for that. There is some structured meetings that takes place here, 6:30 a.m. But this is an RCO. It's a recovery community organization. Paul and Carolyn will tell you as well. This is a good place to get integrated into the recovery community, make some connections, and not in the way we used to make connections. You know what I mean? Down here, it's an RCO, recovery community organization. Yeah, come on in.
Can I bring my dog?
Hell yeah.
Come on, baby.
Come on. But I need you at that seat.
Okay.
And you can sit at that mic, or you can set up a folding chair, whatever you want. I'm just opening up real quick.
We're live on the little TikTok thing up here and right here, and I got people coming in. And you know how distracted Tim can be. So, bottom line is, come on down to 4026 Washington Avenue North. There'll be things. There's a bonfire going on outside, big ass bonfire, karaoke, and then the show. This is, who knows? Free for alls really don't have. Wednesday night is the free for all show. Tonight we've got one of the hosts from that podcast that's going to be on here in a second. But this is typically a show that we schedule guests. You know what it's been for the last 3+ years. Every now and again, I'll do a free for all, and I'm going to be honest with you, I forgot to schedule someone for tonight. I thought I was going to take last week and this week off, so I didn't have someone scheduled. So that's why we're doing a free for all tonight. Share this show, hit the like button, subscribe, donate, give high fives. I don't know the things I'm supposed to tell you. I'm telling you to do. Do all those things. Do those things. But the main thing is, like, if you're struggling tonight, if you're hurting, if you're going through it, come on down, reach out. I do have a phone number going across the bottom of the screen right now. Don't utilize that number as of yet because that number is being changed. That's my number. And for some reason, like, and maybe some of you guys know the answer to this, but about 12 to 15 calls an hour, it's in those scam calls. Like calling about part A, part B, car insurance, student loan, like it's nonstop. Something happened. I either pissed someone off and they gave my number to some scammers, or me put my number out here. I don't know. I'll put my new number up, but what I'm telling you is that number's not as valid. So reach out to Intergroup. Call 988 if you have them type of icky thoughts. Matter of fact, you know what? Like, here, let me show you guys what I'm talking about. There's one right now coming in. You see this garbage? I deal with this all the time, nonstop. They start at 6 in the morning. I know, I turned you guys off. Okay. So that's the frustrations I'm sharing about. I'm in the middle of like the TikTok thing and I can't do it because I get scam calls. So I'm changing this number again. I usually have the phone off. Like, it's not healthy. It's not that recovery related. There we go. Whatever. We're going to get into it. I got 3 people in studio now and 1 waiting, and we'll see how it goes. Camera's up here. Rambo needs to know about that camera because she utilizes a different camera.
I do use that camera sometimes. I understand now how to make the Dropbox happen.
All right. Yeah. So, and then we have a remote that'll turn it. See that? See? Yeah, it's like a live studio. All right, young man, who are you? Into the mic.
I'm Josh Drabeck.
Welcome to the show, Josh.
Appreciate it.
You know what? We'll get to you guys in a sec. I need to know how long you've been coming to Woodwork.
For about a month and a half now.
A month and a half. Do you remember that first time you came?
Yes, I do.
Tell me all about it. How did you feel when you walked in the doors that first time? Thank you, dear.
It was a little overwhelming.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But coming back every week, Paul definitely said something that stuck out to me, and that was that we got to get uncomfortable to get comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Be comfortable getting uncomfortable.
That's definitely what we're doing here. There's a lot of great people down here. I love what Paul and them are doing down here for us. It definitely gives us a place to come, feel like we're wanted, feel like we're loved. You know what I'm saying? Right. Actually, a couple weeks back, my sponsor was on this podcast, Donnie. Big Donnie. So that gave me the courage to get out here. You know what I mean? And if you guys are needing somewhere to come, this is the place to be.
So have you been to other meetings like Alano clubs and other places?
Yeah. Yep.
How would not compare, but how would you explain this to someone who's only been to like an Alano club? Like they walk, you know what I'm saying? You know, there's a little bit of
there's a little bit of a difference.
Explain the difference, like what you would. How would you explain this place to someone?
This is home.
Home.
This is just like being at home.
So would you say like the way the walls are here, all busy and shit, like that's how the big meeting room is too, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, and I'm not knocking Alano clubs because that's where I found my recovery was in Alano. But it wasn't until I walked in these doors and I was like, oh wow, it can be like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got a sponsor, you work steps, you're involved in the program of recovery. What's been the biggest struggles for you staying clean?
People, places, and things. I just got to learn that my recovery comes first, and that if that affects somebody else, that's not my problem.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
I'm not responsible for what you think about me.
Correct. 100%.
I had to think about that quite a bit. It didn't make sense when someone said that to me. I'm
It
like,
makes
yeah,
a lot of
but
sense now,
yeah,
doesn't it?
does. Yeah. So you got, what'd you say, a month and a half, or how long you been clean?
I've been clean this time around, going on 4.5 months.
We get to do this. Look. You using buttons?
I did not know about buttons. But
The
now I
top
get it.
button.
Now you do.
Okay, look. Top button is this one. This one is. And then this one is the.
Oh, that's the one.
But here's another thing, like we gotta just take
Yeah,
time
we're
because
gonna
there's also
hang out.
all those buttons on here and blah
I
blah.
was kind of trying to toy around with it.
Yeah, and I like how you changed the color of the
Banner.
banners. Messing with my toys, but that's all good. So, what's been keeping you clean?
A big motivator would be my daughter, for sure. Been in and out of prison most of my life, most of her life. And it really affected her this last time I went out. I had 4 years prior to this last
Ooh.
relapse.
So everyone was all like, "Oh, Dad's doing good." Blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah.
And
Then you went out.
hit rock bottom.
Was it better? Like, I mean, was the drugs any better? And like, was it easier getting high?
It was worse. Definitely
Uh,
worse.
The dope wasn't better, and they're still telling on you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same thing. Everything's the same. You know what I mean? It'll all be there when you get back. But I just, knowing that I let her down again was the biggest motivator. You know what I mean? She's starting to come back around. We're starting to open that line of communication back up. And then my ex-fiance is actually opening up that line of communication between me and her kids as well. So that's been a big motivator, you know what I mean?
Nice.
As well as not trying to go back to prison.
Right. No, I get that.
So
I get that. So I have a headphone in. I'm hearing all sorts of weird noises, and I'm like,
what the heck is that?
yeah, whatever. People out there don't want to hear about this stuff. Who are you, young lady?
My name is EJ. My friends call me Rambo Barbie.
Rambo Barbie. Are we introducing other people?
And I have with me my eldest daughter, Akira. You want to say hi?
I don't know. Hi.
You gotta be loud, girl.
Hi.
Welcome. Who are you? What do you do down here?
I think that I'm a staple here. I mean, I would like to say that I'm here like almost every day. I also host the Rule 62 podcast on Wednesday nights here at 8 p.m. We go live, and you're welcome to join us. Also, I am the chair of the party planning committee here.
The party planning.
I
committee.
can't remember what it's
Do
called.
we have anything coming up that you can share about as of right now?
Somebody did approach me recently, and for the life of me, I don't have my notebook with, so
Right.
like I will keep people updated though.
But We'll Work for Recovery always has some.
We do always have
Oh,
events going on. Yeah.
What do you do when you're struggling?
What I do today when I'm struggling is different than what I did when I first got clean. And one of the biggest things I think is like I was so isolated for so long. And for like one solid year, not one phone call or text message went out or in. So I completely like enveloped myself in some kind of weird isolated darkness. So I think that connection, like even on the times where I don't have the strength to pick up the phone and say, hey, I need help.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few people that I can send an exclamation point to, and they know that if I send them an exclamation mark, that means I'm struggling, and call me, make sure I'm okay. Because sometimes I don't even have the voice for myself.
You have some pre-planned arrangements with some people.
Mhm. Yeah.
How would you explain this place to someone?
Gosh, it would depend on if they've been on substances or not and what kind, to tell you the truth. I mean, have you ever done acid or mushrooms? It's like that, but in real life, and it's fun. It's not scary.
Acid or mushrooms?
Yeah.
Come on.
It does look like a fun trip that I want to hang out with. Look at Jesus up there with the sparkly lights. Like, look, come on. Are we at a rave? What's happening? God, is that you? Jesus, are you here? It's pretty cool. I don't know. There's just a lot of busy activity. And I feel like when I first walked in the doors at the other building several years ago, it felt like, and I believe I heard a girl say it tonight, all the craziness, all the insanity in my brain, it's like it exploded all over the walls.
Yeah.
It came out, and it's comfy here. There's couches, a lot of them,
What do you think about it here?
close to the mic.
I don't know. I really like it. Like the community is really well put together. It's different than other meetings I've been to because I've been to meetings in like smaller towns and it like those are pretty boring.
Are you in recovery?
I mean, I did do like treatment
Oh,
and I
okay.
did go like I have been to a lot of meetings, but
Oh, so you're the perfect one to ask.
Yeah.
Because you're fresh from these other. I always be like, oh, these dull, boring spots, but they're not. They do serve a purpose.
They do serve a purpose.
But in comparison, like, break it down for us.
it's like way more upbeat and there's a lot more variety and I've never like any other place doesn't really do like the ride thing. I've noticed like, oh my gosh, who needs a ride, like raise your hand. I've never really seen that.
What do you
around.
mean? Explain that. Will you flip that switch down on the
So,
wall?
like,
the white
I
one?
don't know, people are a lot more helpful here. Like I don't know, in small towns you kind of got to reach out yourself. I've seen that in like the smaller Al-Anon and like NA groups, like you kind of have to like reach out and know the people to reach out to, but like out here it's like you can literally just walk up to anybody and be like, help me.
Oh, I know you're the ride thing. So before they start any
Yeah,
meeting
yeah.
down here, before any meeting starts that We'll Work for Recovery, we don't start the meeting until we know everyone has a ride home. I know what you're saying. They'll say who needs a ride home, and the meeting doesn't start till every last person has a ride.
Yeah.
So like you've been to meetings up north, down south, like little towns.
Yeah,
So you weren't too like, oh, this is too many people. You weren't scared of this.
no, it's very welcoming and like I like that everybody like you guys make sure everybody has a seat too. Like that's pretty nice too.
Oh yeah, that's so. Like, do you go to young people's meetings? Have you been to any of the like?
I mean I went to like
Icky Paw.
yeah, I went
Icky
to
Paw, yeah.
Icky Paw, so like that was pretty nice.
I planned on bringing her to a young person's meeting here while she's here
But
because I think she would like it.
I've never been to a young person.
Remind me, I got some info about it.
Cool,
Matter
thank
of
you.
fact, Jake.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
I don't know if he still holds a position, but like he was like chair of Icky Paw. and
Right. Yeah.
He's really involved. But there's tons of young people things going on. Where how long are you here for?
I don't know. I'm just staying with my mom for a while until if I don't like it anymore, I don't know. I'll probably move back to my small town with my dad, but I plan on staying here for a while. It's pretty neat up here.
Kind of good hanging out with mom now
Yeah.
versus what I don't
Just-
need to know about your past. I don't want to. We know the type of past we come from if you're in these rooms.
Mhm.
Right?
Right.
So like being around mom today is a little bit better.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot better. She always lights up a room.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Thank
Hey,
you.
and he just shared about my daughter, like the
It's a
reason.
big driving
Mhm.
force.
Hell
You know what
yeah.
I mean?
Oh yeah, get families. That's a big thing with Paul and Carolyn too. Just a side story. It's like when you get clean, they do clean time on Wednesdays, whatever, and they're like, you can have a presenter, but you show up with family, they'll let 20 is to them like that's one of the biggest. Like you get your families back.
Mhm.
Things start coming back in your life, and it's we don't waste no time with. I know not waste time, but we give all the time in the world. Like you want mom can show up and share about their kid getting clean time, brother, cousin, nephews, aunt.
Mhm.
It's a big reward that we get back in our lives.
Yes,
What's been the
sir.
biggest struggles for you to stay clean?
I'd probably say motivation. It's like it's really hard for people and especially me to find motivation. Just like why? Like I could do it, but like why would I want to?
What, like bored?
Like
Lazy? What are we talking about here?
more like I don't know. You're just not wanting to like quit almost. Like you just
Yeah.
like you could, but it's like almost like something's like right there, and it's just like I don't know. But I've been doing good lately. Like I've been sober off of pills for like 2 years, and that's the thing that I struggled with.
That scared me. I jumped.
Hey, we celebrate clean time.
We
Yes,
do.
sir.
What like pain pills, fatty, like the uppers, down.
All of it.
And a girl. We didn't play. We got it in.
Have you met her mother? Her mom's Rambo Barbie. I mean, I carry bone saws next to my thigh in my car. Come on.
There's this picture of your mom that I think it was a jail picture.
Oh,
Where
my
you had
mug
shit?
shot. Yeah, my
Is
mug
that what it
shot. That's
was?
when I got,
I
yeah.
think I see
Yeah.
that.
Where
so
you're,
bad.
Like, most wanted.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
that
think
one's,
I've seen
that
that.
one's rough.
That was
Yeah.
yeah,
But
not
to
a
see
shiny
like the
moment.
growth, that type of stuff, it's where we come from, man.
Mhm.
Like, all right, we're gonna keep doing things all out of order. Pick a number 1 through 100. Do you guys do these?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Pick a number 1 through 100.
97.
97. Oh, these ones are silly. If you could change places with anyone in the world, who would you be and why?
Hmm.
Living or dead? Oh, is that you all popular?
It's my dad.
It's father. I knew it. It's father.
Go ahead, answer it. Tell him to tune in.
Yeah, he should. Yeah, answer it. Tell
hung
him.
up on him.
Good.
All right, if you could be anyone, living or dead, who would you change places with?
Probably some like goat farmer out in like the Appalachian Mountains. Not gonna lie.
Why?
Say that again.
Why?
Goat farmer?
Yeah.
Have you smelled goats? They smell awful.
Okay, but like
Hey, that's it.
he's probably not worried about so much stuff, you know.
I see where she's coming from.
Like he just got his goats. He's probably got like a milkmaid or something. Like I don't know. Like
No, I like.
I love her
Hey,
so
how old are
much.
you? Like early 20s,
I'm
like
20.
Yeah.
This is my baby. She's a
I
hoot.
wasn't talking about being a goat farmer.
I wasn't either. No, I
No.
was trying to have you actually.
All right. It's not X-rated show. If you could be anyone, who would you be and why?
I'm gonna have to go along that lines of the rancher part. You know what I mean? Out in Wyoming for sure.
Said the no worries.
You know,
I like that. Barbie?
I would be Lucille Ball. I would trade places with Lucille Ball. Why would I not?
You're in the room. Who would you be?
I actually don't want to be anybody else. I like where I've gotten to in my life. I worked hard to get here.
There you go.
That's
I
what's
like that
up.
answer. Yeah.
Barbie, pick a number 1 through 100.
5.
5. Okay. Who is a hero in your life?
I am.
That's a goodie. That's a goodie.
She needed a hero, so she became her own.
Isn't that somewhere said?
It is, and I saw it, and I liked it a lot. Who's your hero?
Probably my little sister.
Boots.
Who's your hero?
I have to say my little brother.
Yeah. Who's your hero?
My baby girl out there somewhere.
Nice. Look at
Like
this.
literally out there waiting for me to get done here.
Oh, really?
Oh, here. Here.
No,
Yeah.
DJ, no.
We were on.
no,
I'm on here every week, honey.
No, all right. Well, then, real quick. Attitude for gratitude. What's your gratitude look like, EJ?
Oh my gosh. I have so much to be grateful for. Like, even the problems I have today are problems I wish to want to have. I'm grateful for all the things, especially to be sitting in the same room with my baby girl and she calls me mom. That's amazing. I love you guys. Bye, TV Land. Thank you for letting us come on.
You don't get, yeah, no, you guys.
Yeah.
The name of this show is Attitude for Gratitude. Tell me about your gratitude.
I don't know. I'm really, really grateful that my mom got sober. I think that's my like biggest thing.
All right. Hey, wait. One last one, as I always everyone. Any superpower? What is it?
Somebody said it the other day. Shapeshift. I want to shapeshift.
Shape like into a triangle?
Or my true form, an alien.
All right. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Probably to stop time.
Time stop.
I think that would be nice.
Someone else said that too. There was a show back in the day where some guy used to stop time. Maybe it was Zach Morris. I don't know. All right, girls. Thank you. I love you both.
you.
Congratulations. Keep after it. Attitude for gratitude. What's your gratitude look like?
Definitely like Rambo Barbie said, being grateful for those issues that I wish I had. You know what I mean? Being able to get up early in the morning, go to work a good job, work the job that I got. Being able to make the money that I'm making now legally, you know what I mean? And being able to give my daughter the life that we haven't had. You know what I'm saying? So
Listen to this guy.
she's a big motivator.
That's awesome. Yeah, Bo Angel too. Although you're more important. He's been on way too many times, but you're coming in.
I told her.
Come on, you're in too. That's I can't listen too hard or I start crying about that shit. Serious, bro. Like that's family, bro. Like
For sure.
it was something that we put on the back burner for our eye.
Every
Like
day.
I did.
I did too.
And to think about like it makes me emotional because it's like I wasn't raised that way. I'm not that person at heart, but when drugs are involved, I am.
No, I agree 100%.
What superpower would you have if you could have any superpower?
I'd have to be able to stop time.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess. Time stopper. Thank you, bro, for giving
Appreciate
some
you.
time.
Y'all have a good
Grateful
night.
for you. Find someone. Hey, North Star jersey or whoever. Young lady, who are you?
I'm Bobby Kelly.
Welcome back to the show, Bobby Kelly.
Yeah, bro.
So you have an idea
Right.
brewing. We're gonna get right to it.
Okay.
What's your idea for maybe starting your own podcast down here?
So I am your local neighborhood ally. I'm not actually in recovery, but I have an LADC, so I'm a licensed alcohol and drug counselor in the state of Minnesota. But I'm also a licensed marriage and family therapist, so I'm all able to therapize up some folks.
Yeah, all the type of things us addicts and alcoholics really could use.
Well, honestly, just because I don't have just because the stuff that I did doesn't show up on a UA doesn't mean I didn't do some stuff.
You don't have to qualify.
So, you know
what, like,
you know,
not you specifically,
it-
but there are tons of people that come in that you don't need to be qualified to be able to sit
Right.
in these rooms.
Well,
Like,
and the thing about it is I tell my clients pretty regularly, the only difference between you and me is some letters after my name. So when I do some stupid crap, I know what its title is. So I'm pretty aware, even if, I say dumb things or I make stupid choices. But my thing is I don't feel like any choice I make now as a person who is like trying to be more intentional, I feel like even if it's not the right choice eventually, that it was still important. Right.
right.
And so moving forward and not letting, I love that somebody was talking tonight about needing no judgment. Like the thing
in
is
the big room.
in the big
Yep,
room.
yep.
And the thing is that, the biggest judge that most of us have is right smack dab in the middle of our head.
Self.
And so,
Well, who can criticize you more than self? Who can put down self more than self?
exactly.
Yeah.
So, so I'm kind of, and actually it's funny because you had been asking others about gratitude, and that's some of what I'm really grateful for right now is that I have some stuff on the near horizon that I'm really excited about. I'm talking to you about some things, moving and shaking around a little bit. I'm trying to stay really focused on that because our recovery community here in Minnesota is having some struggles around government actions and DHS and that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I'm just spending a lot of prayer time. Just so you know, our LGBTQIA folks are having a tough time because Pride Institute has lost some abilities. And
They
so
lost a lot of money, incoming funds. And I
Yep.
know also, I don't want to say the thing about, one bad apple, but because of a couple organizations out there did take major advantage of some grant money and some funding and how they misused it, made it hard for that community, made it hard for people like who their organization is. It makes it hard for these places
right.
to keep it up and running. Couple bad apples.
And the thing is that if they just do a broad sweep of all of these kinds of places, it's going to make a mess for a lot. It's going to kill people.
It kills people. Like I guess being part of this now for coming up closer to 10 years than 5, I've been to enough funerals to know the alternative if they close the doors.
Exactly.
I watched it with COVID. When meetings started closing, people started dying. Call it what you will, but you close down meetings, you stop having outlets for people to come find recovery. People die.
And I think that a lot of the people that are not in the community or like me, community adjacent, they don't understand that these are just regular folks that have struggles that, maybe other people don't have. And that we're going to lose people that, it's not all, people under the bridge and, oh, they're just A, B, or C. You'd be surprised at the, all of the great things that these folks have. When I used to run a regular group, I would frequently make my group go around and instead of saying, hi, I'm so-and-so and I'm an addict or alcoholic or whatever, I would ask them to pick something else.
Mm.
And I was always surprised at how many, artists and musicians and history nerds and, all kinds of random things were going to be lost if they didn't find their way into one of these rooms and into these spaces.
Well, and it happens all the time. I mean, half the artists in this room you see on the walls are not here now because of some disease and whatever. No, and that's a big, like I said, we're not going to go too deep into it, but like I think the introduction was well to know kind of about who you
Mhm.
are, what kind of ideas you have, and hopefully I want to say like early in the new year there'll be a new show here.
I'm super
Have you even thought
excited.
about names for it yet?
Well, I just had created a business plan for myself, and so I will be working under True North Wellness.
True North Wellness.
And I very specifically am looking at the concept of it's not just the North Star we're looking for; it's also the constellation that surround it, because we don't come at this by ourselves. And if we don't be a part of something, then we will get lost. But it's really important to start looking at navigating that future and being intentional and creating a future that makes sense for each individual person and as the community at large as well.
I agree with you. I really do.
Beautiful say, bro.
Right. You're getting the boot already.
All right.
But no, not. I know that came out harsh.
That's
We
okay.
got some wrap up things first. I know you kind of touched on it, but tell me about your gratitude. Name of the show is Attitude for Gratitude. Tell me all about your gratitude.
I'm just really grateful for the things I have coming up and the people around me, and meeting new people that I haven't met before, and seeing people that are making choices now for themselves that allows them to grow rather than shrink, and seeing people that are just making great changes and making great strides, and that's really exciting.
Yeah, this has to be pretty awesome. As being an LADC and what you do, like be able to come in these rooms and hear people sharing what they're sharing. Superpower, any superpower, what is it?
Well, considering my past, I've already been invisible plenty, so I would just like something different.
All right, you get to pick one number before you go.
32.
32. What is your favorite movie?
Oh, good God.
No.
You're going to make me pick one? Like, how does that happen? Let's see. At my house, because it's winter, my husband is on a kick. So right now, I got him off John Wick, thank God. But I think he's on the 4th Mission Impossible as we speak.
Nice.
So, because the meetings he goes to are at different times. So
what? By default, that's your favorite then too?
for now,
That's a good wife.
right?
That kind of sounds sexist, didn't it?
Well,
Whatever. It wasn't.
Well, to be honest, like I'm the kind of woman that I've been married to someone who likes sappy chick flicks, and that's worse. So, like, because I couldn't escape, and
Nice.
and I'm like, honey, love doesn't really look like that, and that's why we're no longer in love.
Oh, hey, knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe told me so. All right, my dear, we got each other's info. Thank you so much.
Thank
we
you
will
so
get
much.
Connected. Like I said, put together something and
Yeah.
let's get it brought to the board.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, dear.
Bye, Tim.
Bye. Angel, belly up. Mama's gonna be running this one, but you know what? You want to shut the door, Bobby? Thank you, dear. I appreciate it. Yeah, you two are closing down the show tonight.
Oh
We
no.
got a virgin in the
Hey,
house.
you know what that means? You coming out and doing karaoke.
I got a doctor's.
You know what's going on.
Who are you, young lady? I've never had you on my show.
Way back in the day. Way back.
Back,
Way back.
not at 2218 or at the other.
At the old one.
What now?
None of your business.
That's not your coke.
It is so. I looked all over it.
Man, I see how it is. Okay, so I'm a jerk and I had you on and now I don't remember.
It was a long time ago. It's maybe like 2.
Was it the two of you?
No.
No, we've
No.
never. No,
It was
I've
when we
been
had
wanting
pizza
to
and
get on
everything
here
there.
with him though.
You came in because I had pizza.
Yeah. I've been wanting to get on here with him.
There you go. So Angel, belly up and skid to your left a little. Like no. There you go. And now come close to the table. Yeah.
What's going on?
You good. And you're loud enough. I just want to make our TikTok people get so mad at me when I don't.
Hey, TikTok.
There we go. We
Tickety tock,
Yeah,
baby.
We tip top with the Rick Rock.
What's
So
going on?
tell me a little bit about yourself.
Please.
My
tell
name
us.
is Laree, and
Laree.
I'm an addict.
Welcome to the show, Laree.
Thank you. A little bit about myself. I'll have 3 years clean February 3rd.
Yeah.
I'm not from here. I'm from Wisconsin.
Sorry to hear that.
No.
Yeah, I moved out
Hi.
here to get clean.
and I basically just moved to a new city and was like, I want to get clean and I want to start over. And it's just been a journey.
Did you know anyone out here?
I have a cousin and an uncle out here, but they're not in like they're normies.
How did you know to come to Minnesota? Were you just like, I'm going somewhere away from what I know out here to find recovery, or did you know Minnesota was the land of 10,000 recovery spots?
My aunt, yeah, she lived like my family lived out here a little bit. I have some family, and we would travel out here and come visit. My aunt was very involved in like the Native American like recovery community,
stuff,
stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to move far away that I could get a fresh start, but close enough where I could go back home. She said, give this person a call. My friend owns Sober House as well. I tried to call him and he was full. So he gave me a number to Fellowship Recovery.
Yeah.
And I got into there and I did inpatient in Keystone for 45 days. And it was very like cultural based and I loved it. And
culture based, you like native based?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And I got to meet like a lot of different girls from different reservations and we got to sweat and like do just, you know.
So I'm going to ask you guys things like, what does that mean? I mean, I know a lot of this stuff, but there's a lot of people who are listening. They don't know. When you say you got to sweat, explain that. Because briefly, aside from that, like we're going to talk, like you're going to tell me what smudging is. You're going to tell me what sweating is, because we have a lot of people who do tune in that are from their indigenous culture, but they can't find recovery. And I had someone last month, they're like, yeah, but I'm looking for maybe they're just looking for excuses why not to come. But they're like, yeah, but I want to be able to practice our traditions. Now I've got someone on. Explain what sweat is and then like get into it a little bit.
So a sweat lodge is like kind of like a little like hut that, you know what I mean, that people make. And like the person who runs it is usually like an elder. I kind of want to say like medicine man, somebody who's like familiar with, you know, the songs and the medicines and like the teachings and stuff like that. So when you go in, there's like protocols, like women can't be like on their period. You have to like dress a certain way, usually in ribbon skirts, and you have to like cover yourself. And men and women can like go in together and stuff like that. But it's a very like intimate thing. It's very dark in there and it gets very hot and it kind of feels like a sauna, but they're like praying and you're just like praying for, you know, like it depends on what they talk about what you're praying for, but like it'll talk about praying for like your family and then your community and then yourself. And it's completely dark and hot. And like it becomes like a very spiritual,
an out of body experience almost.
Yeah, most definitely. And so like, I didn't finish the like the Red Road to Wellbriety book, but it talks about that in there of like really connecting with your higher power and different things like that. And that was something that I never did until I went out there. And so yeah, it's just like really like a deep meditation.
So on Tuesdays, and side note, like on Tuesdays here at We'll Work for Recovery, we have a meeting called Wellbriety meeting, and we read out of that. We read out of that and another book every day, one passage. But there's some really deep stuff. And just side note too, like you don't have to be Native American in order to show up to an indigenous person's meeting type deal. And am I offending by saying indigenous persons? I don't think I am, right?
No.
Am I being offensive if I say Indian?
Yeah.
I don't know.
A little bit.
Okay, so indigenous is safe.
Like I would feel like every generation is different. Like back in the day, Indian was okay. Like we say Indian tacos, so it's like, don't call me Indian, but I'm gonna eat Indian tacos. So like, there's kind of a contradiction there. And then it went to Native, and then it went to like First Nations people, and now it's Indigenous. So I think like I don't know. I guess you never really know when you're gonna offend somebody.
Well, like mulatto, that word mulatto, I didn't know. Like, I really offended someone on the show when I said that. I didn't know. Like, I didn't know that's offensive.
Yeah.
I'm an old ass man learning new things, I guess. Like, same with the whole LGBTQ plus. I left the letter out, and the one girl, she snapped on me.
Yeah.
And she also snapped on me because I said, I said, hey, girl, shit, why would you think I'm a girl? Like, I'm learning a lot. Doing this show, I'm learning a lot about, like, identifying and this and that. The old me would have been like,
learning.
Hey, that's what we get to do. I didn't take offense. Like, how am I going to grow if someone doesn't call me on things? So what is smudging?
Smudging is like a secret medicine. There's like tobacco, cedar, sage, and it's like a cleansing of like energies, and so like you burn it. Like people burn it for all kinds of different things. You know what I mean? But basically, like it's just to cleanse bad energy, invite in good energy. It kind of goes a lot deeper than that. Like,
Come on, you're about to say something. Go. Come on.
It, like you said, it goes a lot deeper. When you smudge, it cleanses. It keeps all the bad energy out of you, and then it also you pray with it, so like it brings all the prayers up to the Creator. You know what I mean? It's just like a passage, like you know.
Now we got someone else in the room. So, how do you two know each other?
Will works.
yeah.
Oh, hey, we get to tell about success stories in here too. Tell us about you guys yourselves. Tell us about
Well,
you.
he's gonna tell you a different story than I'm gonna
Man,
tell you.
I'll tell you what. Like you said, I don't know. I don't know nothing.
With the books and everything.
I just stepped in the meeting for some
Recovery.
and I got surprised with a big surprise that changed my life. When some lady came up to me,
Okay.
some young lady came up to me and asked me what res I was from.
No,
If anybody don't know what a res is, it's a reservation. That's a
Thank you.
that's old. That's it's a land that's not part of. It's a native
the
land.
white man area.
he had a really nice lanyard. It was like a beaded lanyard for his keys, and I was like, "Oh, that's
Yeah,
really nice."
right.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
She was
And so-
looking at me way over there. I was just
Yeah.
like,
He lied.
So this is a love story right here, is what we're getting at.
And so, yeah, so we met at a meeting at the old Willward place,
Okay.
and it was really crazy because like I don't know, it's hard for me, like when people are like, don't date right away in
Right.
recovery, but like who am I to judge, because I did that and it's worked out for us. You know what I mean? It takes a lot of work, you know?
does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Constantly. No, just kidding. No, but like early in recovery, like there was a lot of things that, you know, like we both had to have like uncomfortable conversations. Toxicity is a learned behavior. You know what I mean? And so like we were trying to do something we've never done before in a healthy way as two recovered people, never been in a sober, healthy relationship before. So like there was a lot of things that, you know, and it took time and you know, but like it's one of my favorite parts about my recovery. It's one of the promises and one of like the things that came through my recovery was meeting him.
I mean, and it's just a side note is all our literature and all these different fellowships, there's in one piece that says anything about when you should get into a relationship.
Right. No, absolutely.
That's someone along the way playing God telling someone else what they think you should be doing. Serious.
Yeah.
How many times? 1 year. Like, says who? Self is the only one who's gonna know when they're ready. And honestly, that sometimes ain't the
Right, exactly.
Shit.
And that's the truth right there. It's like be true with yourself though too. Know what you know. I mean, and like that's the whole thing about our relationship. Like I say that like I know what I want and when I want it. You know what I mean? When like if we need to talk, we're gonna talk. I mean, if we need time together, we're gonna need time together. When we need to figure out some stuff, we're gonna figure out some stuff. When I need to figure out some stuff, I'm gonna figure out some stuff. When she needs to figure out some stuff, she's her own person. I mean, I'm just there to be support her and
communication.
be there for her. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Communication.
And I think like one thing that I really like pride myself on and him on is that like for the first time in I think both of our lives is that like we are in a relationship that allows us to be individuals. Right. Like he has his own recovery. He's his own person. He's got his own stuff going on. I'm my own person. I have my own recovery going on. And so like we come back and we exchange ideas and we'll go to meetings like this together, but he has his meetings. I have my meetings.
Yeah.
And so like, it's very cool to like, cause that's what a relationship is supposed to be about. Like, I don't want to get lost in you. We're melting and morphing into the same person. It's like, no, like if I can contribute while remaining true to my individuality, like I would love to do that. But it's been a whole journey and I love it. And I'm like very much.
Well, I think we do the codependent thing. Like for me personally, just like I have to be real careful with it. Like it can happen quick. I want to make my girl my higher power at times when I know it's on. I spent the first 2 years of my relationship being like, I don't know if I'm being a good man. Like,
Mhm.
I've never been in an honest relationship. I've never been with a woman that I was honest with.
Mhm.
Like, first relationship I was ever in where like I didn't trash her credit. Like, you know what I'm saying? This girl, like in recovery, is the first time in my life I was in a relationship where I was honest with someone.
And
It was-
we've been together for a minute, bro. We've been together for a long time. You know, like you said, it's been a journey, and there's so much more that it's just crazy. You know what I mean? Like, there's times that, you know what I mean, we like when she always says that I met her when she was in sober house, so right. So so when I met her, I made sure she was there at curfew every time. You know what I mean? And then when she evolved, she ended up becoming a house manager. Bro, her story is so much. It's crazy to watch her grow. So I got to watch her grow through her own journey. And you know what I mean? And all I had to do was just be there for her. and
So
support
then,
her.
would you be willing to come on and be a guest on my show, like, and come and tell your story?
Yeah,
All right.
absolutely.
Yeah, because now you're getting us gassed up. Cliffhanger. No, because honestly, yeah, no, I don't want to go much further. Because if you say that, and I'm talking about, we're going to talk to him for a few minutes, but you guys going to hang out for a while?
No, we're about to go eat.
All right, well, then pull your phone up because on air, we're going to schedule your next. We're going to schedule it.
I can have my phone. Pulling your phone.
Pull out your phone, Dad. I'm for real. The third. All right, TikTok. Sorry, we're gonna get a little shaky here for a second. We got scheduling to do on air live, baby.
Period.
And then bear with, like I said, the whole phone number thing. It's gonna change. The one that's going across the bottom of the screen, it's not the valid number, but dial 988 if you're struggling. All right, so January.
We gotta oh, go ahead.
You're gonna advertise right before we're done about some Just Hopes.
Oh no, all right.
January 20 or no,
No, I thought that was the date that you wanted to.
January 23rd. Can you check and see if you're available then? Can you commit to
it?
that? All right.
Are you?
Yeah.
23rd.
All right. And then
That's not the party, is it?
That's the 27th.
how do I spell your name?
December. Larie, Larie.
I-E. I will coordinate with him about scheduling and everything. So Larry will be on the podcast on the 23rd. Boom, boom, boom. I got you in. Yeah. And here's the thing. Look, there's 3 mics. So pick someone you want to come in here with you. Whether it's him
Can
or
I
a
pick my
girl.
sponsor?
Hell yeah. I'd love to have your sponsor in here.
Yeah.
Boom. There we go. Tiki Tacky. All right. Pick a number 1 through 100. Don't go nowhere.
13.
13, baby.
13.
You a
huh?
morning or a night person?
Why? Because the 13th step.
Fuck.
Ah.
You got me. That's my birthday. What do you mean?
Yeah.
God, probably a morning person if I have to do step work. A night person if we're doing fun stuff. So I'm kind of both.
Morning or night?
Night.
Yeah. Morning or night person, Joe?
Morning.
Oh, I gotta unmute you. All right. Angel, pick a number 1 through 100.
11.
11. If you could visit any place in the world, where would you go?
Where would I go? Any place in the world?
Any place in the world.
I want to go to Australia.
Down under.
I just want to go to Australia because, like, I want to grow. When I was younger, I loved the Crocodile Hunter. I loved him, bro.
Crocodile Dundee. Oh no, you're talking about Irwin.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah. His kid blows up on he's a big social media guy.
Is he?
Looks identical to Pops.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to check him out. What's his name? I
Something
just have to
Irwin.
look up Crocodile Hunter.
Yeah.
So,
Bro, and he be jumping on.
he's got a daughter too, don't he?
What's that?
Doesn't he got a daughter too?
Yeah. He'd run his little thing. Whatever.
Bro, I loved him.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
On some like deep philosophical
Yeah.
stuff, I want to know what happens after this life.
Is that? But then you'd know. Then that's it. What are you gonna do with the rest of all your That's something.
I don't know. I just I'm such a nerd of conspiracy theories of psychics and mediums and stuff like that. And I don't know. I'm just curious. I want I don't know, on a spiritual level, I want to know where I'm returning back to. Was that weird?
No, shit, that's your story, girl.
That's you, man.
Angel,
Run with it.
superpower, talk to us.
Me?
Yeah.
Man, I go on the show too many times.
They want, it's not always the same guess.
Let's see. I don't know. He said I'm gonna just stay with the same. I want a superpower that I would not be able to get hurt.
Invincibility?
Who hurt
Like
you?
I don't want to be hurt. I want to be sore and all that. I want to just.
All right, I love you guys, and I will be
Love
seeing you
you.
next
I
month.
love you, bro.
I will see you next month.
Thank you.
Love you, Angel.
Love you, Mama.
All right, Honky Lips. Who are you?
Joe.
Welcome back to the show, Joe. How's your recovery been going?
Oh, not too bad. Just living life on life's terms.
Shut up. Give me an answer. What's
Really?
recovery been looking like? Recovery. You
Work,
just come here every now and again on a Friday. That's it. That's all you do for your recovery.
work.
That's what you do for your recovery work,
Yeah.
bro. You want to come in here and be a guest on the show? Give me an answer.
Seriously, I work and I do recovery.
What does your recovery look like? All right, pick a number 1 through 100. Pick a number 1 through 100.
35.
35. Hey, you guys. Hey, man, you seen 35. What do you collect? Say key tags. I dare you.
Key tags.
What do you collect?
I don't really collect much, but when I do collect things, it's hope.
Now we talking. Pick a number 1 through 100.
Pick a number 1 through 100.
Let's go 27.
20. If you could instantly be an expert in any subject, what would the subject be?
Understanding women.
Good luck. That is good. I didn't mean good luck. I meant what is you should already understand them.
When I think I do, then they change up.
Yeah, I'm not on camera, so no one can see me going like, no, right? All
He's
right.
shaking his head for you guys.
Pick another number 1 through 100.
11.
We just had that one. Pick another number
9.
9. Nothing finer than number 9. If you could be any ice cream flavor, what would it be?
What's that one with the like different colors? No,
Tropical, Neapolitan.
Neapolitan. That's it.
If you were, if they made a movie about your life, which actor would play you and why?
Oh, that's a good one. I would probably say if it was like an older type movie, it would have to be Jack Nicholson.
Oh, that old cokehead. Love it.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Boom, bam, boom. What happened? Hang on, hunkies. Thanks for your service. Why did we lose? So there's a guy named Chuck Cohen. He's the Soap of Hope master. He comes in and he plays the shofar every now and again. And if you haven't witnessed it, you can go through my TikTok and find it. And he came in here and played and blessed the show. But he has a product. This right here. It's the armor of Yah, the stone of hope. Come get you some. If you know nothing about it, now you do. Now you do. It is the stone of hope. The ingredients is coconut oil, distilled water, lye, cinnamon, oatmeal, and love. For best results, use soap dish. This is Miracle Soap. Come get you some. Come on down and experience Chucky, baby. Tell me about your gratitude.
Now that I can speak on.
Come on.
My gratitude moves me every day. Even when I feel like I ain't got much, I still got sobriety. And that is what I'm ultimately grateful for, you know, because without my sobriety, I wouldn't have been able to get to where I am today. Sober house manager, working full time at a shop and being able to show up when people call needing a hand.
Hell yeah. That's what's up. I got some things I'll show you after the show when I do this and then I do this and this. Filters. I love filters. Why is it doing that? There we go. Boom. So also we want to know all about me being a dork on here. If you could have any superpower, young man, what would your superpower be?
Shapeshift.
Into what?
Anything, anyone, anything.
Shape shift. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm also trying to do cool stuff on my phone while we talked about shape shifting. Would it be shape shifting into like antler here? Dude, I love TikTok's got some, but you know who's Snapchat's really got some really cool ones.
Oh yeah.
Like really cool ones.
I don't use Snapchat. It gets me in trouble.
Tell me about it. This guy is Santa Claus. All right. Attitude for gratitude, superpower. That's it. We're
All right.
wrapping up. All right, everybody. That was your free for all Friday. And nope. Sorry. Hang on. Delete them. So this here, keep current selection. That's X out. Boom. This here is why I don't do free for all Fridays. I don't like doing free for all Fridays. Nothing against this platform at all. I don't enjoy doing them. I prefer having someone in here where I get to hear their whole story. We can get into some substance. You guys get involved. You guys are more curious to hear someone's whole story, experience, strength, and hope. I know over time we've talked a lot about it, and that's why we created the show on Wednesday. That's an open door policy, and anyone who wants to come on down and be part of a podcast, it's here for that. There's just, what is it? It's 8:57, and it was like pulling nails to get people to come in here, and there's 6 people that came in here. I know I sound like I'm complaining because in a way I am. I don't like doing the free for all Fridays. I want to be involved. I want to be jazzed up to do it. And without me being that way, it comes through to you guys. And I do apologize if it came through that way tonight. It wasn't my intention. It's just, for some reason, I'm just not jacked about doing this. But we're back on schedule moving forward. I'm scheduled out for the next 2.5 months. And we will be back, normal scheduled guests throughout. And if anyone has ideas for the show or want to see it go in a different direction or any ideas, let me know. You heard Bobby Kelly came on and she's talking about some show. They're going to start. Check it out. We got this whole studio here with professional equipment. There's a show that takes place here on Wednesdays, my show. Other than that, like that's technically 4 hours out of a whole week that this professionally built studio is being used. So if you'd like to start some type of show, some type of podcast, radio, whatever, it's all here for the use. Talk to myself, come talk to Paul, Will, anyone, Joe, anyone who's a staple down here that's always involved, and bring it to us. Let us know that you're interested in starting something and we'll get the ball rolling on that. Other than that, like if you're struggling, please reach out. Again, my number that's going across the bottom, it's not going to be my number much longer. The number's getting changed and I'll update all that. But if you're struggling, dial 988, which is a suicide hotline. And that's 24 hours a day. Same with Intergroup. Dial Intergroup if you're struggling. Other than that, like, listen,